This is Thomas, and you're watching the TomSquad podcast.
But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo.
Shit, where's the exit?
So,
Yeah,
So what?
Yeah.
Why do I always be the one to start the conversation?
it's
well,
your,
it's
it's
called
your.
the Tom
your
Squad podcast.
podcast.
Last time I checked, my name's not Thomas. Yours is.
Last time I checked,
Mine
it's
isn't
just
either.
my podcast. It's
We might be the Tom Squad, but it's your squad.
But you're
right?
Tom, you know.
Yeah. Ow.
never said I was happy about it. I didn't choose this. Life.
I didn't choose to be Tom.
I didn't
You
choose this
you actively
life.
chose to be.
This name chose me.
I didn't choose this name. John chose this name.
Hey, I never said to go with it. I just gave you a suggestion.
You would not stop talking to me. You're like, can we please be called the Tom Squad? Please, Thomas, please, Thomas, please.
I never said that. You're... Please, Thomas, please. Yeah.
Anyways, I think it'd be really funny if we got to the topic of today's episode. 'cause
Yeah, who wants to
You
go
talk about your
first?
like
I do.
cartoon.
I want to talk
nobody
about
ever
it.
heard of.
I want to talk about it. I want to talk.
You want to talk
episode,
about your
because
cartoon you never heard
today's
of.
episode is childhood cartoons that nobody knows about, like obscure ones we like.
Anybody ever seen She's Out?
You know-
Yeah, I thought everyone.
She's
did.
out? Yeah, I've heard of that. I
Was that your
watched like a
pick?
little bit of it.
No, that's not my pick. I'm kidding. I hate
I was like, I'm
She's
switching
Out.
it
You
to
was-
Mr.
I
Meaties
thi-
just so you
I
can
thought he
watch
was-
it.
I think he was just saying.
She's Out freaking sucks. Sorry. To
You know
all the-
what doesn't freaking suck?
Hey, let me.
Sally Bollywood.
Let me.
My
Whoa.
pick.
Oh, crazy transition.
Let me apologize to all the She's Out heads in the comments. I'm kidding. I don't care.
Mm.
Wait,
There are none.
Bollywood is her name.
Okay, so what is this show you brought to my attention?
Okay, so it's about this little Indian girl named Sally Bollywood, the most stereotypical racist name they could have ever given an Indian character, right? So
Yeah.
Sally Bollywood is this little Indian girl, and her dad is a private investigator, like a detective, and she's like, I want to be a detective. So she starts a little detective company with Ginger Snap White Boy, I don't remember his name, but it had a really banger intro, and she wore the cutest little saris, and it was a great show. I really liked it. It was on Cubo.
You said Cubo? You mean Kubo?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
What? Are you talking about Kubo and the Two Strings, like the stop motion movie?
No, not Kubo.
No.
It's a
Cubo, it's like a free network.
It's
Oh.
like KET, but for poor people.
Guess who the rich person's here?
Isn't KET a public channel?
Y'all watch KET now.
Isn't KET? Isn't KET?
Y'all's parents paid for KET.
KET is a public broadcast
Y'all's
channel.
parents paid for Kentucky Educational
It's a free
television.
network. That's its whole thing. That it like you don't have to pay for it.
I'm so sorry you got to watch Sesame Street on KET.
Oh.
I had to watch the Electric Company reruns on Cubo.
You guys ever seen my Arthur plushes? My set?
Yeah,
I
you
just
like
seen a
that
picture
episode
of
of
it.
like Arthur with Matt Damon in it or whatever?
I
don't
thought
like
it
him.
was like
They've got an
Lance
episode of
Armstrong.
the
Oh, it is
Backstreet-
Lance Armstrong. You're
They
right.
got a Backstreet Boys
Isn't-
episode.
Back streets back.
Oh,
Dun-dun-dun-dun. Justin Timberlake was with Backstreet Boys, right? Or is it
Sure.
No, he was with a different.
I don't
he
remember.
could be if he really wanted to.
I don't fucking know.
Ever seen Trolls? With
How will this
band
affect the Trolls
together?
World Tour?
No,
No,
I'm
we
not.
saw him perform the other. No.
Was he singing that? Ever seen Justin Timberlake
Crap.
the DUI?
Guys, oh my gosh! Speaking of Justin Timberlake, Emma and I were going to a movie, and there's a goddamn Justin Timberlake concert happening. So we couldn't
Right
find.
across the street.
Sorry, I got shot in my video game. So we like literally the next building over. So we went around, well, maybe 3 or 4 times, trying to
Yeah.
find parking because this goddamn Justin Timberlake concert just engulfed the whole city.
We should go to a
Have you seen
Justin
that-
Timberlake
Have you seen that
concert.
video?
That's
And it's like the Trolls like band together, like the ending scene, and it's like Justin Timberlake and his prison mates trying to get out of jail
His-
by harmonizing.
his troll
Did he get
Sona.
arrested for like possession of cocaine or something?
He got
like
in
what did he
trouble
get
for
arrested for?
DUI.
DWI.
Oh,
JoJo
he's probably under the
reference.
influence of cocaine though.
JoJo reference.
God, these
Um,
old men need to stop running
can't
around.
wait for
Jesus.
Justin to get his
Are you talking
staying
about
in
my
prison.
my husband Bill Overbeck, Emma?
And Ace, his husband or
Oh
whatever.
my
I don't know.
god. DBD, when are you dropping my Bill Overbeck Ace Visconti Yowie? I gotta see it.
I don't know who
The
Ace
what?
Visconti is.
Roll
He's the
it
guy
back.
who has all the funny gambling abilities. He's got really good perks.
Okay, John, what's your cartoon? We've already lost the
Oh,
plot.
Crash Box.
Thought
You
were gonna-
guys remember Crash Box?
I love
Yeah.
I thought
Crash
you were gonna say
Box.
Crash Bandicoot.
I've never played a Crash Bandicoot, Thomas. I'm sorry.
You've
But
never,
have y'all ever heard
God
of
damn it,
Crash
no!
Box?
Sorry.
you've never played
Ignore
Crash
me.
Bandicoot?
No, I just said I haven't.
Do you have a PlayStation?
Here, wait, give me 1 second.
I mean, like, yes,
I'll
but I
let you.
don't play it.
I'll let you borrow my copy of Crash Bandicoot 4.
I'm not playing Crash Bandicoot, Thomas.
What's it gonna take? I don't like the first three, but I like the fourth one.
Crash Box was like this educational type show where they'd have a bunch of like games for you to play.
The only games I like involve spending
God damn it. Sorry.
$250,000 on a piece of plastic.
Thomas, I bet you would have loved Revolting Slob.
What?
I bet that would have been your favorite Crash Box game.
Bruh, is that what they call you?
No, there was this one where it was this like disgusting puppet guy.
Oh, that's.
And the whole thing is that his house was disgusting.
I thought the
Uh,
joke was gonna be like he's really nasty, but his house is like really clean.
I don't remember what like the game was. I think it was relating to words. Like it was a vocab type thing.
You're telling me I gotta
But
learn?
he like exploded at the end of every segment. It was really weird. And I didn't like it.
Bro busted everywhere.
What was more about the Sally Bollywood or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I would love to tell you more about Sally Bollywood. Okay,
Do not
so
care about selling
she
Bollywood.
she lives in like it's like okay, so the show is actually a French Australian show, which is
Mm.
really cool, I think. So
Explains
the voice
racism.
actors,
That
yeah,
explains
racism.
why their name is Bollywood out of all things.
Yeah. But like in the first few seasons, she was actually, she looked Indian. She was darker. They made her like
Did
super
they
pale in the
did
earlier
they
seasons.
whitewash
The later
her?
seasons.
They do it like
They
Usopp.
whitewashed her as the show got more popular. But she
Oh
had the cutest
man.
little sari outfit with the little elephant on it, and literally can't remember Ginger Snap White Boy's name. But
Did he look like the guy
um,
from Kim Possible?
the
With
like
the...
the whole thing of he did actually kind of
Ron
look like
Ron
Ron.
Possible?
But a big plot point was like the people they were helping were like of different ethnic groups, right? So it's like they were like, oh well, today we're helping like a Spanish person, and it's like yeah, we experience racism, and there was like, oh yeah, I'm African and I practice hoodoo, like stuff like that. Like it was very,
Oh,
it
that's
was like a
nice.
really, you know what I mean? Like it was really cool because you looked into like different groups while also getting to do the mystery. So when it's like
Did they just stop doing that in the later seasons?
in the later seasons, they got more stereotypical, but in the early, I remember there's
Oh.
one episode where it's like this little old like Russian woman lost like her prioshka like recipe or whatever it's called. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it'd be like this little kid's like, "This is my babushka. We're from Russia. We moved here." Da da da. Like it was like trying to teach you about cultures, and it was also like she's a woman and she's smart and all this stuff. It's a very cute show. I really liked it.
I'm smart.
And then I started watching NCIS at a very young age.
I don't know what that is.
It's a cop show.
It's
Cop
a
murder show.
naval investigator show. Actually, thank you.
Oh.
They're Navy cops.
Okay,
Thomas.
He doesn't
I
know
brought
what
up
the Navy
There's a
is.
really hot Jewish girl on it.
I brought
Maybe
up
you
Kim
should have been
Possible,
watching
but,
House.
I also watched House.
I brought up Impossible, but does anybody know how like I've never seen this show, but I think when you go to like YouTube and you watch like the
Idiot ISO.
childhood like crush videos or something, and everybody's always like, "Ooh,
Shigo.
Impossible is so bad." I don't see it.
Shigo.
I don't see it. I've never seen the show.
Shayna
But
Betty.
I've seen the dark haired like Kim Possible.
Shigo.
Yeah.
Her name is Shigo. She's a
She-
baddie.
Yeah, that's
Thomas,
what I'm
you don't get to
saying.
speak on this. You didn't watch the show.
You
I
didn't
didn't
watch.
watch the
You didn't watch
show.
Kim Possible. You don't know.
No, I watched like better things. What was the one
Anything, I
Disney
figured
XD at
that would
that
be one of the
time?
ones that
You did not
Thomas has
just say I
actually
watched better
seen.
things as if Kim Possible was not peak television.
I haven't seen it, and I refuse
Go
to.
save
I'm
your
busy.
husband, Bill.
What was on during that time? Like Gamer's Guide to pretty much everything with
Braceface.
I think I
Braceface was
remember
pretty
that.
good. Waverly Place.
I've heard of
Braceface like
that.
the racist show?
Oh fuck!
No, I don't remember it being racist. I watched it when I was like really young though, so I don't know.
I thought it was like Canadian or something.
It probably
I think
Total
it's the
Drama's Canadian though.
I know
Hey, you know what?
you think I don't know that?
I may hate most
That's
Canadians,
insane.
but the Total Drama team kind of cooked.
John, when are we doing the Total Drama ranking video?
Eventually, I have to rewatch them all. No, it's funny because Sarah,
We
Sarah,
gotta-
we can't get her invested in anything. But then she discovered the new seasons on Max, and then
Is that the
she's
one
like
where they,
actually
fart a
invested.
bunch? That's all I've seen
That
of the
was
show.
one episode, Thomas.
That's all I've seen of the
That
show.
it's literally the worst
Can we
episode of the
watch,
entire
like
show.
rewatch Redonkulous Race? Because I like
I-
Noah. That's his
That's
name,
my
right, Noah?
favorite.
But
Yes,
they didn't make him good until Redonkulous Race.
that was my favorite season.
I think
It
that's
is.
genuinely like the best like Total Drama.
John, will you
Everybody-
watch Total Drama Island with me, like all of it? Because I haven't seen it. You said that you would actually. Never mind.
Well, you said Island, so you just want to watch the first season, or
No,
do
I
you
mean,
want
like
to watch all of it?
the whole series is called Total Drama Island. I thought that was just
No,
No, it's Total
it's called
Drama, and then
Total-
it's like Total Drama Island, Total Drama Action,
Drama Act-
stuff like that.
Total
okay.
Drama World.
Then I want you to watch all of Total Drama with me, like when we get some time. Okay.
Yes.
Can we
Yes.
please do epic, super cool? Like, are we ranking by episode or by character? Because I think the characters.
I thought it was going to be by season, but I really wanted to
Oh,
do an
seasons.
episode ranking for a long time. I just never got around to it.
Okay, we can do episode ranking, and if people like that, or if we want to, we can do character ranking.
Because I could do like a character ranking right now. I could open up Tier Maker, and I could do one right now.
F.
One time I sit down and I
S.
did like a fairy tale, like like the manga,
Yeah.
the anime fairy tale. I sat down and I genuinely ranked every character in fairy tale, including like minor side characters.
This is horrible. I hate fairy
I
tales.
thought you were gonna say
I love
just
Rachel.
minors, and I was like, what?
Only the minors. No, it
Roll
included
it
like
back.
the really obscure tiny side characters.
John, do you? I saw a YouTube video. Do you buy into the Izzy is like smart theory?
Yes.
She is smart. She's canonically smart.
Okay.
See, what is it? What was it? Brainzilla? I believe that's just her. Like, I can really get behind that theory.
For John, who do you? Let's get to the point. Who do you think's the
Let's get
baddest?
to
The baddest character.
The
in
baddest?
drama? Yeah.
Okay, well, roll it back because they're all 16.
That's what I'm.
So
No, I
you
mean,
gotta
like,
watch out for that part.
no, I'm talking about because they're canonically like old now, like the original cast is. They're like old.
Well, not old, but they're like 30 now.
Yeah.
Gwen is
Yeah.
not even that bad.
Gwen, hit me up.
She falls for the worst guy on the show
I
twice.
don't care. I hate Trent too, but oh
Trent
my god.
sucks, and so does Duncan.
I like.
Okay,
tired of
Duncan
it.
had a fire character design, but he was a terrible character.
I like Duncan. I'm
He
gonna
was
say
good
that.
in the first season, and that was it. He was trash the rest of the
I
time.
really hated Courtney, but as I got older, I grew to realize that Courtney's just Cleo from Monster High without all the cool
Oh
costuming.
yeah, Courtney.
So I like her more now.
Okay, Courtney.
Now that I'm older and understand what her like character is.
Courtney kind of bad.
Courtney's
She's kind of
good.
a horrible person.
Hey, Gwen kind of bad. Don't be sleeping on Gwen.
Yeah.
Stop sleeping on Gwen. She's the baddest.
Well, I don't know about bad because that's not how I rank my characters, Thomas. But my favorite is Sierra. If you can ignore her being a total creep.
Creepy stalker girl though.
Okay, I'm gonna take that as that's who you think is the most bad.
I never said that, Thomas.
I'm gonna.
Don't
I'm gonna
put
take
words
that.
into my mouth.
Bruce attracted to the creepy stalker girl.
It's because she's silly, okay?
she's silly. Okay.
She-
87 Jeff.
Guys, don't worry. She loves me. She's just a little silly. She's the type that like would not let anybody else like text you. She'd go through your phone.
Okay. Do you remember the Sans fangirl? She's like that, but they made
She's
it
like,
actual person.
you know what?
Oh,
You know what she
God.
reminds me of? So there used to be a period in time where I would send these TikToks to Emma's sister, Emma and John's sister, all the time. It would
Which
be like
one?
the Emma and John's sister, the only one that has TikTok, considering the other one is way too young to be on TikTok.
She has YouTube Shorts. Like,
She's too
Are
young.
you
She's
talking about
not.
the
She's too
TikToks
little.
where you send and they have like the cameras on them and like this is what I got set up for your house?
Yes, it's like
I'm always watching.
it's like Pookie. Please don't turn off the lights. My cameras don't have night vision yet.
well, real quick.
You've sent me them a couple times. This is kind of freaky.
When Babe says "Wish you were here," and I literally am, and then they step out of the closet. Like that's what I. That's like that Sierra, bro.
Hey.
Yeah, but she's
Call-
really funny.
She's a psychopath.
Okay, she's really funny.
She's so funny. She's
She
so
has
funny.
some
I
of the
love it when
best
Teal
songs in
crawls
the
into my
season.
skin, freak.
She has some of the best songs in World Tour. So like,
John, I got
Okay,
my
she's-
whatever.
license
okay, I will
recently.
admit
We
you
need to
can-
get you out of the house. Don't worry.
John
What?
does all the time.
John played Yandere Sim, bro.
I left the house like not even 2 hours ago, Thomas. I don't know what you're talking about.
We need to
120
find
jet.
you some love, John. I feel so bad.
Why do you feel
no
bad?
way, I won't say
Thomas,
it,
I think
no,
you need to
no.
focus on yourself first.
I leave the house all the time.
Thomas, can we get you a girlfriend, please?
I need another like single year.
Yeah,
first before I can,
matchmaker.
start
Where
my
we
love
all have to
life.
go out and pick like a candidate
Thomas,
for Thomas.
I've been Thomas's matchmaker. I literally said if I get Thomas a girlfriend before I graduate, I'll pay for his college. I could not. I tried,
Big-
and I tried.
Big attempt there, like.
No, like genuinely, I was like, please, I will literally do anything to get him a girlfriend.
What was wrong? They get one look at me and they're like, no.
No, all of my friends are lesbians, Thomas.
I wonder why.
That'll
wonder.
cause some problems with your plan.
That'll do it. Okay, that'll do it.
That'll do it. Okay, Emma, what is your cartoon?
Yeah, let's get to that.
Grossology.
The heat.
I think it was pretty sure it was on Cubo as well.
It was.
I was watching the first 4 episodes today so I could kind of remember it more.
Was it
And they
deep?
just teach you stuff about biology, but like the gross
Gross.
stuff of it.
Rudy.
Like the first episode is literally about termites.
Ooh. I
And-
love termites.
It does farts, but it doesn't like do like the green farts you see on screen.
Nasty.
It's nasty brown ones.
Oh.
It's like a shit cloud.
What makes me want to
Oh.
watch this? You're not helping the case. I'm
Oh
not.
no, I
You
didn't
didn't-
think
you
ever
wouldn't
wanna
wanna watch
this
it
show,
anyway.
Thomas.
Thomas, I tried to genuinely talk about Sally Bollywood when we first came up with this show, and you told me it was stupid and I should talk about something else.
Thomas, you racist piece of shit.
You showed us the show and I'm like, that was horrible. I don't know.
I
what to
showed
talk
you the
about
theme
that.
song because the theme song was good, and it is.
And I didn't
Oh,
think it was
it's
about.
Grossology is like spy themed as well. It has really good music in it.
Fine, you guys can
It,
make
okay. That's one thing I do remember from Grossology. I remember the theme song because every time it came on, I'd stand up out of my couch and dance, because I thought it was such a
Yeah.
banger.
Oh,
It's got
you know,
a really unique art style as well.
I always thought the Hey Arnold theme song was a banger when I was little. Like, it used to be on Netflix, and I'd just open up Netflix, and I'd turn on the first episode just to hear the theme song, and then I'd turn it right
Hey
back
Arnold
off.
doesn't have a
Oh my
theme
goodness.
song. What are you on
It
about?
does! It does!
It does, Thomas. It does.
I think Thomas just likes saying things.
It doesn't
I
have like
think
any
Thomas-
words. It just has
See, this
like
is-
like an instrumental one.
It's still music! Like,
Yeah,
what are you
Thomas, it's
talking
still
about?
a theme song. You know how you're in band and we don't have a vocalist, but like we still play songs.
I could be a vocalist, like...
Get
I get
John.
it.
Martha was an average dog. She went "Woof," and bang. That was a good song. That was a good show, bro.
You're not doing with the grr. Grr.
That's what she says. That's what she says. If you were like educated enough to watch
I've
Martha
seen the
speak, where-
show.
I don't believe you.
I haven't seen the show
Sing
in
the rest
years.
of the theme song right now.
I haven't seen the show in years because I liked Arthur more.
Well, it's
I'll
such a
sing the
banger
Arthur
show. You
theme.
should have known it.
You're just like him. You're just like PBG.
I like Arthur. I have Arthur everywhere, all over my room.
You're like Zeke. You know Zeke in Total Drum Island. You're like Zeke.
Oh,
Thomas.
God.
What,
That's
that
the
he, like,
worst
turned
insult in
into
the
a
world.
ghoul? Thomas
Yeah.
is gonna turn green?
Yeah, Thomas is like pre-ghoul. Zeke.
Okay, Thomas, we're gonna have to, like, throw you into a volcano. I hope you're okay with that.
he's
that's
he's
where the
pre-ghoul
heat
Zeke when
is.
Zeke was just sexist.
This is what I get for dissing on Grossology and Sally Bollywood.
See, he was sexist, and so they turned him into a ghoul.
Pull
He-
up
he'll
the
never saw his
Grossology
family
theme right
again.
now. You'll it's the banger.
It's
And the-
literally so he. Let's have an episode where we strap Thomas to a chair and like tape his eyelids open and we make him watch like TV shows.
You should make like an Invader Zim like thing, like an Invader Zim like flashback.
I actually
I
never
love
seen
Invader
Invader
Zim, bro.
Zim.
I tried to
Emma-
watch it
Emma,
once,
we
but it
should
just
binge
wasn't my
it.
style.
Sorry, I'm
I can
running
see
from
that.
the
I can
Oni.
Style?
Yeah,
It
like
wasn't.
I can get some people not liking that. That's very valid.
It
I
just
li-
wasn't my thing.
It is.
I couldn't get
It
into
is
it.
so. I'm not. It's not like horrible, but like it is very very mature. Like I don't know how anything like that be on TV. Like I know the joke gets said a lot, but like legitimately, it's like crazy like mature.
Oh,
I couldn't even get through a couple episodes. I'm like, ooh, that's disgusting. I do not want to watch that.
You know what show is too crazy for TV?
Me.
Panty and Stalking.
That show
That's
was
a-
on TV.
that was-
That was on Adult
I thought
Swim.
that was. I thought that was like a Newground Shorts type thing. I didn't know.
no.
They
No,
tried
it's
to
a
put
it was
on
a real
TV.
show on TV.
It's made by the Kill la
Uh,
Kill and Dungeon Meshy people.
It was
Uh,
good. Get out
I
of
love
my
it when my
face,
bestie
Oni.
steals my kill.
Guys, Kill la
Thank
Kill's
you,
good.
Andrew, for
Trust.
stealing my kill.
Trust. It's got good animation. I mean, when are we watching Kill la Kill together?
Okay,
Never.
Thomas. I love you to death, honey, but sometimes I feel like I can't watch lewd shows with you there. Like I was gonna play Honeycam, but then I remembered you were here and it felt like wrong, you know?
What did I do, bro? You think I'm?
No, it's
I'm
not
a
something you
freak?
did. It's like showing porn to a toddler. It just feels it's like gross, you know?
You can't. It's
You can't do that.
illegal, and you're not allowed to do it.
Okay,
I'm not a toddler.
Thomas, if we watch Kill la Kill together, we have to play the game together.
Okay, we'll play the game, but you cannot tell anybody we played the game. I'll
I
say
won't,
on
I
call
won't
while
tell
you
anyone
finish
we play the game.
Tis the life.
We should play the game while we record the pod. Can we have an episode where we rank our top games of 2024? That's like the New Year's special. But my
Oh, I know my
all
game,
of
and
my
I haven't
top
even
10
played it
games are
yet.
the game.
I've
Fuck.
played like 4 games start to finish. It'd have to be games that we've played, cause I don't finish a lot of games. I play a lot of games. I don't finish.
Well,
It takes me a
yeah.
long time to finish games.
You know what game is in my? Well, I don't think they even have to be games that came out this year. I think it should just be your top 4 games at this point.
Top
Like
4
that
games.
you've played
It's
through
four-
this year.
I
Cause
think
like,
4 would be a good number, cause there's 4 of us, and we each get 4 games.
but why would we? Oh, cause it's 4 and it's 2024.
I guess.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I said 4 because there's like one of each of us, and there's 4 of us, and then we'd each get 1 game.
We each get 4 games.
Yes.
It make the podcast 4 times better,
I already
Thomas.
got my like top game of the year because I actually give me.
What's your top game of the year?
Well, I've played
I've
Terraria
played-
this year.
I finished Danganronpa this year, the first one. I'm about to finish the second.
The
one.
first
Danganronpa's kind
one?
of pretty heat though.
I liked the first one, but I couldn't get into the
I
second one.
played most of Final Fantasy X. I'm done with that for a while. I enjoyed it. I would finish the cutscenes online. It's just I got stuck on a part where I have to grind up to get some like levels because I'm at a battle where it's like a timed battle. So you have to beat it within a certain number of turns, and I'm
I love
like
it when
super far behind.
Sephiroth says, "This is your Final
That
Fantasy."
that is not the right thing.
That's my favorite part of the game.
He is not.
My favorite part of the game is when Sephiroth walks up to me and he goes, "This is the Final Fantasy,"
Starts taking off
and then
his
him and
shirt.
Cloud kiss or something. They kiss passionately or something.
It's awesome.
Sephiroth,
Yes!
I've come to defeat you, and then like.
And then they take their clothes off.
Whoa.
Final Fantasy team, hit me up.
I didn't know
Steven.
this game
I'll be
was
waiting for the
mature. Ooh.
Oh, actually,
I
actually
didn't
thinking
know.
about this for like a second more. I played Yakuza like 1 this year too. I played.
I need someone to match my freak, and it's Sephiroth.
I played Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, bro. I've actually played a lot of games this year. Maybe this will be harder than I thought. Well, if it's like
Gotta
all the
think
games that I
about mine.
played too, like I've played a little bit of like some of my favorite games ever this year. Like I played a little bit of Kirby Air Ride this year with a friend. Oh, I love Kirby Air Ride. Ooh, you guys ever played Kirby Air Ride
Played
before?
hit game Honeycam Studio. It's probably one of my favorite games
What
of
is
this year.
that?
It's like Stripper Tycoon.
You don't want to see the look on my face.
I got Roller
Like,
Coaster Tycoon,
disappointment.
so
That is not the
It's
same
really
thing.
funny. It's really fun. You like employ them, and then you have to like give them like skills. So like you go send them to the boutique so they get more fans,
it's The
And then-
Sims.
and then you send them to the strip club to get more talent, and then talent makes you get more money per fan in your cam shows.
I want to cry.
Um,
It sounds
Yes.
like horrible.
This sounds
No,
like
I
the
mean it's
best
not
game
like
ever.
explicit. There's nothing explicit in the like game. Like
Oh,
the
this
themes are, but like when you buy
this
ads
game's so
to promote
skill
different like
based.
fetishes and
Oh,
stuff. It's a tycoon game.
bro, just play
I'm
Roblox.
working
What do
my
you mean
way up
tell you?
to the platinum dick. I'm only on silver dick status right now.
Oh, this game's got nothing loot in it, of course. Yeah.
And like there's no like explicit. It's not like they actually having sex or anything.
Oh, only behind the scenes. I get it.
Yeah, well they do cam shows, right? So you don't actually see anything. You could like make them work the sleazy motel.
Okay, who wants to talk about my favorite video game? Wait, what was the episode again?
Should we be saving the favorite video game for the thing? I was just talking about a game I've been playing.
No, I lost
Come on,
topic.
come on, Doug.
I forgot what our topic was. Let's talk about my favorite niche cartoon that not enough people talk about. Anybody
Yeah.
ever heard of Jackie Chan Adventures?
I've heard of it.
You've only heard of it. This used to be my favorite cartoon ever. I loved this show. It was on Netflix for years. Then they took it all off. Every episode would start. It'd have a super cool, epic adventure with Jackie Chan and his niece and Jackie Chan's grandfather. It might have been his dad. I don't remember. But he was old. He was old. That's all I remember. And they'd go and the first season they had to get medallions, which each gave like special powers. Like one of them made you super fast. One of them made you super strong. One of them like did body swapping. There's a lot of goofy stuff. Second season, they fought like demon creatures. Third season, they had to collect something else. Fourth was like masks. Fifth was something else they had to collect, and then that fifth was like the last season too. But every episode ended where Jackie Chan also taught you how to do some super cool karate move, and I loved that part. I'd get up and I'd practice with Jackie Chan, or he'd either do that or he'd talk about something in the show like closer. Like you could tell that it was like something that Jackie Chan like actually like doing. He didn't actually voice
Yes.
Jackie Chan in the show, but you could tell that it was something that
Cam.
like he was happy about. I love the show so much. I tried to find somewhere for me to get all the show, but the only way that you can watch it nowadays is buying it on Prime Video. There's no DVD release that I could find of it.
No, there's no legal way to watch
Just look
it.
on YouTube. That's why I was watching Grossology earlier. I just looked up on YouTube
you
and it
have
had
HBO
hard
Max?
1080p.
Speaking of like the Jackie Chan show, you know what else was really fire? This probably isn't like super niche. This probably isn't super niche if you're like in your 20s, like you're like 26 or something.
I'm in
But I
my
really liked
20s.
that X-Men cartoon from like I guess it would have been like the 80s, 90s.
It's like
You know what I
less
mean?
niche now
Oh,
because
yeah.
they just released a reboot of the series.
Yeah, but like I liked the old one. I don't like the new one as much.
I don't know.
I think the old one was really charming, and I had a really big crush on Gambit when I was younger.
Gambit's a cool guy. I like Gambit.
Gambit is a cool guy.
Was he just like throw cards and junk? Can he just
When he touches objects, they explode.
And he's pink.
Bruce better bust?
I know a lot of people that are pink.
Is it pink? Hey girl, is it pink?
Not like that. Not like that.
Not like
You know the white people that are red all the time. It's like that.
I didn't know if Jackie Chan Adventures was like a super niche cartoon. I that was if it
I've
was-
never heard of it personally.
My dad would always put it on because he liked the Jackie Chan show.
I love Jackie Chan Adventures. I love the show so much. If everybody knew what that show was, because I've like grown up and I like love the show. I still remember it like every day. Like I still got like a Jackie Chan adventure flashback moment. If nobody talked about that one, I would have talked about Symbiotic Titan and how I started the show. I got to the episode where the ginger girl shaked her butt, and then I stopped watching because I'm like, I'm too young for this.
This is
I
the
don't want to
one-
watch this.
L.
I feel uncomfortable.
L.
Bro, I was little and I'm like, ooh, I don't know. My mommy probably wouldn't be happy with me watching this. What? Is this Adult Swim? Oh, Adult Swim. When Cartoon Network switched over to Adult Swim, I got scared. I was fearful. I'd
Did they-
flick through the channels. I'm like, no.
Did they still?
I used to get in
do
trouble
the,
for watching the like Hex Girls because my mom thought they were satanic.
The Hex Girls isn't a cartoon. The Hex Girls is a Scooby Doo character.
No, but like the Hex Girl movies, you know, like when they were on.
Yeah.
Like the Scooby Doo and the Witch's Ghost.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the first one. Where the Hex
And then they were in a
Girls
couple
gonna
episodes
put a
of the
spell
Pussycats
on
too.
you. Okay. Hear me out. Main Hex Girl. She a baddie.
Which Hex girl? Did you say main one or?
Yeah, the main one.
They're all baddies, Thomas.
Well, the main one was always
The
the
last one of
baddest
them.
to me.
Remember in Mystery Inc. when Daphne became a hex girl for a minute there?
Yeah.
Yes,
that-
and that was cool.
No, V doesn't remember because she wasn't allowed to watch the Hex Girl cartoon.
I am now that I'm older, Thomas. Just when I was
We
like
should
really
watch
young.
Mystery Inc. together.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I've been meaning to get into that.
You've never
It's on my
seen-
list.
As a resident Scooby Doo guy who has literally seen everything Scooby Doo related, like I'm not even kidding when I said it. I own most of
I
the
mean-
Scooby Doo stuff too.
I've seen Mystery Inc., but I've never like gone out of my way to,
oh my
Like watch it all at
Watch it.
once.
because I've seen episodes here and there all scattered.
I would see it when it was on TV, but like I never consciously, you know what I mean? I don't like know the
Can
whole
we do
plot.
a Scooby Doo movie ranking? Because because it's like
Oh, are we gonna have to watch all of them then?
yes, the best one in my the best one from memory. This is what
Next
everybody
year,
says.
WrestleMania.
But it is Scooby Doo, Zombie, and the Zombie Island, which is everybody says is the best one. But I mean, it really is. It's also got a banger like mid halfway song. It's terror time again. I got that song on my Spotify. uh, oh, I love Scooby Doo. I love Scooby Doo. You guys know the Scooby Doo movie that has Mr. Bean in it?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, you have to watch that
Get
too.
away.
That's also in the list. Doesn't it have Ryan Gosling in it too?
Ryan Gosling mentioned.
I don't know.
Isn't he Fred?
105 Gecko.
Ryan Gosling? Question mark. How about you?
What you all know about Ryan Gosling?
You Ryan Gosling?
That's enough out of
He's
you.
nuts. So funny. So funny. Okay. Let me think. There's another Scooby Doo movie that I think is like really good. The Scooby Doo Kiss movie is also a banger. That's probably S tier too. You ever seen Scooby Doo in Kiss? Like Rock and Roll Mystery?
Yes,
I think the WrestleMania movie is the best one.
Okay, it's funny. I like the part when John Cena jumps out and he like throws a boulder.
John Cena does what?
Did you not know that?
No, I was just saying because I knew that one was
No,
one that
there's
existed.
a scene. There's like an Indiana Jones scene where the gang is running from like a giant boulder. It's like on a cliffside. John Cena jumps down from the cliff, grabs this boulder, pushes it back up, and throws it off the side. And then it plays his like intro as he appears. It's like John Cena, as he jumps off the cliff, and it's so funny. This movie's hilarious. There's two WWE Scooby Doo movies. There's the first one that has the bear, and there's a second one where all the WWE racers are like, wait, all the WWE superstars drive race cars, and they're in like a race.
That must be the best one.
And also
60 on
Shaggy
Clover.
and Scooby Doo hang out with the Undertaker in his car, and that's the movie. I haven't seen that one. That one.
I'd hang out with the Undertaker.
Me and bro hanging out with Undertaker. I bet Undertaker's like he actually, from what I hear, he's like a really nice guy. He's got like a wife and kids and stuff, like outside of WWE.
Oh god dang it.
It's WWE, Wet
This
Thomas.
is actually a WWF if you're old enough.
No, you said WWE. It's WWE.
I'm gonna speak however I want to speak. Thank you very much.
You gotta say it right.
I'll say it however I want to say it. I've seen as much WWE as an ex guy.
Have you ever been to an event, Thomas?
No, because I'm freaking poor.
My daddy's been doing an event.
Our parents have been going to events for as long as we can remember.
Okay, you gotta flex. You gotta flex like that. Oh, I get it. I get it. You gotta bring that
Rhea
up.
Well, they
Ripley,
just-
Rhea
they just
Ripley,
like
Rhea
that.
Ripley, hit me up. You know what I mean?
We've got like evil stalker photos of them in the crowd.
Yeah, like
remember
on
one
TV.
One time, your mom like literally was like, Shelby,
My
can you
mom.
send these? Can you send these to me? And it was like a bunch of pictures of Rhea
Rhea
Ripley's like
Ripley.
ass. It was Rhea Ripley's Rhea Ripley, if you know what I mean. Damn good.
How many like original WWE people are like alive? Because they were like all on steroids. Like most of
A
them.
lot.
A lot of them are.
Majority of them.
Oh, I thought they
Oh
like a
my
lot of
God,
them passed
no.
away because of like their heavy steroid use. back in the back
I
in
don't
the
think
ye
any
olde
of them
day.
really use steroids. I think they just
Mm,
look like that.
have you seen what they look like? I mean,
Yeah, you can.
this is coming from like a mildly overweight guy. I think it's fake, guys. What do we? Guys, it's just camera editing. That's all it is.
No, it's not. We saw it in real life.
Bro, that's crazy.
I think we should save the WWE discussion for the next hit episode of Hit
Okay, that's gonna be one of the specials.
Quadcast,
we
TomSquad
wrestle each
Podcast.
other to the death.
I don't want to
Oh,
touch
Thomas,
Thomas.
I'll mess you up. I'll mess you up,
Okay, me and
Thomas.
John wrestle
Thomas,
each
I
other,
think
and
you.
we get like a crowd of people together.
Have you heard of my move, the pounder?
Oh God.
It's
we get-
Have you
not
ever gotten
fun.
booty bumped? Have you ever gotten booty bumped?
Yeah, Thomas.
Can we get like a spike pit? We were like wrestle.
What's
over?
that kid's name? Is it
Can you
Christian?
guys mud wrestle? If I get you guys a bunch of mud, will you mud wrestle for me?
We film this.
Oh, I mud wrestle every day. It's just not that kind of
You
mud.
gotta give me some like.
Okay.
You gotta be in my corner, V. Okay. You gotta like.
Yeah, I'll be your coach, Thomas.
You gotta like leather me up in oil like they do on the TV.
I'll slather, Thomas, I'll slather you up and down in oil if you know what I mean.
Guys, look at how oiled I am.
Is he gonna be like what's his name? Greased up deaf guy from Family Guy? Do you guys know who I'm talking about?
I know what you're
That's his
talking
name. That's his name. His name.
His like name
Okay.
in the show, like when they go through the credits, is greased up like deaf guy. Like genuinely, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure it's
yeah.
or it's like oiled up deaf guy or something.
These animals are so freaking funny. They make me want to merge without looking.
Here's a thumbnail where it says the very best of greased up deaf guy.
Bruh, only the.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Wait, they released a figure of the greased up deaf guy. Roll it back. Thomas can really get into the greased up deaf guy. He shows up more often than you'd think he would.
He's got his own action figure.
Thomas is going mad over this.
I got hiccups.
Oh, there's a Papa's like freezeria, Papa's Pizzeria version of him. Somebody made him. Hi.
Freak, I don't feel so good.
Second one. There's like two different thumbnails for best of greased up deaf guy.
Oh frick, I just checked my I might have to cut a portion of this out. Because I was like checking my my other Discord notifications while the thing was still running. It's fine, it's fine.
Here's my credit card information. Look at this.
Please do not send that in the chat. I'm not editing that out. I'll edit that in, by the way.
Look at my credit card
I'm
information.
gonna look at what V sent me while the thing's running. Give me a second. I'm kind of scared. Let's see.
Please just read the message.
Oh. No, it says it's only been running for 40 minutes.
Okay, well, what happened to shooting for 30-minute episodes?
Okay, well,
Oh, we just ran long this time.
We got a bunch of content. Okay.
That's why I'm trying to get you guys to wrap up, but every time I try to subtly cue the wrap up, you guys just keep going.
Well, I'm sorry.
You
I
gotta
just
talk
thought
about
of the
greased up-
greased up deaf guy, and I couldn't stop.
That's so funny. Okay.
Bye. Stay
Bye.
tuned for our next episode, the very best of Family Guy, Joe Quagmire, Family Guy, Funny Guy, Family
The
Guy,
next episode
Ryan,
just be
Stewie
us doing,
Griffin.
like, Family Guy impressions.
Please tell me that's the next episode. Don't lie to me. Please don't lie to me.
Peter. Peter.
Alrighty, gamers.
Peter.
Thank you for